What if I told you that the reason you feel tired, anxious, or disconnected isn't in your mind or body, but right under your feet? What if I told you that every time you put on shoes, you're cutting yourself off from one of the greatest sources of healing energy, the earth itself? From childhood, this disconnection was taught to you. They taught you nature was something outside yourself, when in fact, you're a part of it. By breaking that connection, your energy, your peace, your inner clarity, all got fragmented. Can you feel it? That restless search for something you can't quite name. That deep need to come back to something more real, more grounding, more yours. That's your soul reminding you a part of you is still waiting to be reunited. Because your feet do more than just support you. They're gateways. And the earth isn't just dirt. It's a living energy field that can heal, recharge, and align your whole being. Today, you're going to discover a secret that's been hidden for centuries. Walking barefoot on the earth isn't just a simple act. It's spiritual medicine, a time-honored practice that balances your body, calms your mind, and reconnects your spirit. In this video, I'll explain why this connection was intentionally broken, what happens inside you when your feet touch the ground, and how you can bring back that sacred bond with a simple, powerful ritual I'll share at the end. But first, take a breath, feel your feet, and ask yourself, how long has it been since you let them touch the earth, like coming home? If something inside you stirs just hearing this, don't ignore it. What you're about to remember could change your energy forever. There was a time when walking barefoot was the norm, not the exception. Our ancestors, from the earliest civilizations to today's indigenous peoples, knew something the modern world has forgotten. The earth is more than soil. It's a source of life, an energy field that nourishes and transforms us. Walking barefoot was a spiritual act. The Egyptians did it in their sacred rituals. Indian sages meditated while sitting directly on the earth. Native Americans believed when feet touched the ground, the soul could hear the planet's heartbeat. For them, stepping on the earth wasn't just walking, it was communion. It was remembering we all come from dust, and to dust we return. But while we're here, that dust, that living earth, can recharge us with energy, clear our emotions, and awaken deep memories. In those cultures, feet were seen as sacred channels, points where the planet's energy entered the body to balance the whole system. Physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Today, science is starting to catch up. They call it grounding or earthing. Studies show walking barefoot reduces inflammation, improves sleep, lowers anxiety, and strengthens immunity. But long before the data, sages knew this in their souls. Then something changed. Concrete appeared, cities grew, rubber-soled shoes that block energy became common, and with them came forgetting. We were told being dirty was bad, nature was dangerous, and being clean and comfortable mattered more than being connected. So what was sacred became ignored. Yet that memory still lives inside you. That urge to feel earth beneath your feet again, like when you were a kid. It's not nostalgia. It's spiritual memory, and it's time to remember. When your bare feet touch the ground, you're not just walking. You're exchanging energy, releasing built-up static, stress, tension, and emotional weight into the earth. In return, the earth restores your balance. This is called earthing or grounding. It's not some new trend. It's a natural process your body has always needed, even if you forgot. Scientifically, the earth carries a slight negative charge from its electromagnetic field, and our bodies, loaded with stress, device radiation, anxiety, or repetitive thoughts build up a positive charge. Walking barefoot lets free electrons flow in, neutralizing that excess charge and bringing you back to a natural state. The effects? Your nervous system calms down, your heart rate stabilizes, your vital energy reorganizes, and your soul, without knowing why, breathes easier, sleeps better, chronic pain eases, cortisol drops, moods lift, and wounds heal faster. These are just the measurable effects. The deepest ones can't be captured by machines. When your feet connect to the earth, something inside aligns. Your mind quiets, your thoughts slow, and for a moment, you return to the present with clear awareness. Spiritually, contact with the earth awakens cellular memory. Cells remember they belong to a larger whole, and this simple connection can kickstart healing, forgiveness, emotional release, and a renewed sense of purpose. That's why walking barefoot on sand, grass, or mud feels amazing for no obvious reason. It's your soul finally touching the ground it was never meant to leave. None of this is accidental. It's no accident you live surrounded by concrete. No accident modern shoes are made with energy-blocking soles. No accident we spend 90% of our time indoors, not touching a leaf, stone, or drop of earth with our skin. You were disconnected, and it was intentional. Because those who are grounded, balanced, and connected to nature are free. They think clearly, trust their intuition. They don't need to consume as much or fill empty spaces with distractions. And people like that are hard to control. The system doesn't want humans in tune with the earth. It wants restless bodies, overwhelmed minds, and fractured souls. The more disconnected you are from nature, the more dependent you become on artificial things. Think back to your childhood. Maybe you ran barefoot through grass, on the beach, or in a garden, and felt a kind of freedom you couldn't quite explain but was real. That was connection. That was living energy flowing through you. But then they told you to cover up, protect yourself, stay clean, and keep away from the ground. Little by little, they domesticated you, got you used to cement, trendy shoes, superficial comfort, and pulled you away from direct contact with the source. Now you live inside buildings, work on cold floors, sleep on artificial beds, and walk on plastic soles. And you probably don't even realize your soul is thirsty for the earth. Even in spiritual circles, many modern practices focus on opening higher chakras, raising energy upward, and forget the most basic thing. Without roots, there's no rise. Without connection to the earth, no matter how much you meditate, affirm, or visualize, your energy just drifts aimlessly. It's not about escaping your body. It's about fully living in it. That only happens when you return to touch the earth that witnessed your birth. But don't worry, it's not too late. You can reclaim that connection, and the best part is, you need nothing more than your body, your presence, and the right kind of ground. Coming up, I'll guide you step by step on how to do it. Reconnecting with the earth doesn't take years of practice, expensive tools, or technical knowledge. All it takes is something you already have, your presence and your feet. Next, I'll share a simple but deeply powerful ritual to help you recover your vital energy and restore a connection your body should never have lost. Here's the spiritual grounding ritual. 1. Find a natural spot. Look for a place where the ground feels alive. Soil, grass, sand, forest, garden. If you can, avoid chemically treated surfaces. The purer, the better. 2. Walk barefoot for at least 15 minutes. Take it slow. Feel every step. Notice how your feet adjust to the ground. This isn't just walking for the sake of it, it's walking with your soul wide open. 3. Breathe in a 4-count rhythm. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Pause for 4. This connects your breath with the earth's pulse. Do this for a few minutes, whether you're walking or standing still. 4. Visualize energy. Imagine luminous roots growing from the soles of your feet, sinking deep into the earth. They spread, anchor, and latch onto the core's energy. From that center, a warm, powerful light travels up through those roots, enters your feet, and rises through your body, aligning your organs, chakras, and emotions all the way to the crown of your head. Breathe deeply and repeat quietly to yourself. I ground myself. I recharge myself. I unite myself. 5. Close the ritual with gratitude. Before you leave, touch the earth with your hand or bow your head for a moment. Give thanks silently. This is a practice of humility and respect because the earth isn't yours, but you're part of it. Do this ritual whenever you feel low on energy, clarity, or peace. Approach it without expectations, but with faith, because even though it's simple, it's powerful medicine. And if you keep it up, what starts as an exercise becomes a transformation. When you begin reconnecting with the earth, you might not notice anything dramatic at first. But if you pay attention, something starts shifting, not outside, but inside you. In the first few days, you might just feel calmer, a quieting inside, less mental chatter, less muscle tension, less rush. That quiet grows into clarity. Your thoughts organize, your emotions settle. You start hearing what your soul's been trying to tell you all along, something you couldn't catch over the noise of the world. Your energy returns, not a restless, scattered energy, but a deep, steady, peaceful strength, like recharging your soul from its roots. You'll notice your decisions begin to shift. You start choosing differently. You feel more connected to nature, more intuitive, more in line with your true path. And without even trying, things around you start to change too. Your relationships improve, your health gets stronger, your creativity sparks, and your presence feels more magnetic. You start attracting experiences that once felt out of reach. That's because by reconnecting with the earth, you're reconnecting with yourself. Your body finds balance, your energy field stabilizes, your soul finds direction. Many people try to raise their vibration with techniques, affirmations, or meditation, but they forget the purest vibration isn't out there, it's right here, in direct contact with the oldest, wisest source there is, the earth. The best part? You don't need to work hard to receive its gifts. All you have to do is come back, step on it again, feel it, because the earth asks nothing from you. It doesn't judge or ask questions. It simply waits for you to remember who you really are. And when you do, transformation happens, not all at once, but step by step, like every barefoot step you take, conscious and calm. Feet often overlooked, so every day, and yet deeply sacred. In many ancient cultures, feet weren't just body parts. They symbolized humility, journey, purpose, and connection with the divine here on earth. In the Bible, washing someone's feet was an act of honor and spiritual service. Jesus washed his disciples' feet, not for hygiene, but to show that whoever serves from the heart walks in light. In Eastern traditions, a teacher's feet are sacred because they've traveled the path of wisdom. And in many indigenous cultures, touching the earth with your feet is a form of silent prayer. Why all this symbolism? Because feet are the bridge between heaven and earth. They're the link between who we are down here and the higher energy guiding us above. Energetically, feet have tons of nerve endings, energy channels, and reflex points that connect to the whole body. But beyond the physical, they're antennas. They absorb, release, sense, and transmit energy. When you walk barefoot with awareness, your feet do more than just touch the ground. They have a conversation with the earth. Every step is a quiet dialogue between your soul and the planet. That's why when we ignore our feet, cover them up, or neglect them, we close off a spiritual gateway. But when we remember them, care for them, and let them connect with the sacred ground, we open the door to balance, healing, and purpose. Your feet aren't just the bottom of your body, they're the starting point of your connection to everything. And by reconnecting with them, you begin walking your path with intention, clarity, and soul. Deep down, you've always known this. Every time you craved nature, felt peace walking on sand or grass, or just wanted to kick off your shoes and walk freely, your soul was reminding you, you're not separate from the earth. You are a living part of it. Your body is earth. Your bones are minerals. Your blood is water. Your breath is wind. Your energy is inner fire, and your feet are the bridge that brings it all together. They made you believe spirituality was something distant, elevated, or invisible, but the most sacred has always been waiting right beneath your feet, silent, powerful. You need to break free from the noise of the world. You don't need 1,000 techniques or fancy formulas to heal or awaken. You just need to step back onto the earth with awareness, respect, and soul. Because every time you do, you come home. And that simple act can shift your frequency, your reality, your destiny. Now it's your turn. Do the ritual, practice it, feel it, live it, and then come back and share in the comments what you experienced. Maybe you started dreaming again, slept better, cried, or felt more present. You're not alone on this journey. Others are remembering too. And if this message spoke to you, share this video with someone who needs to reconnect with the earth. Maybe without even knowing it, you'll be the bridge that brings them back to their roots. And if you want to keep awakening these hidden truths, subscribe. Here, we don't just talk, we remember what the soul has never forgotten.